added tax, and so on, and so on. But what are taxes meant for? You know, taxes actually should be able to, generate revenue for the country and for the government to be able to invest in infrastructure and other key aspects of the economy. That is what it's supposed to be. And I think one of the major problems that has actually affected that is corruption. Corruption has impacted heavily on that particular segment. And one of the things my principal wants to do is to actually look at all these taxes and see which falls where and which actually helps improve policies that will also impact on Nigerians. And then also, apart from that, also the use of technology. One of the major issues that we have is proper documentation of Nigerians, what they do, what they are doing, where they are, and so on and so forth. We don't have that database. And one of the things he wants to ensure is that that proper database is created for Nigerians, whereby whatever tax that is accruable to you, it's clearly known. Information and communication is key for people to know exactly this is what is due and this is what you're supposed to pay using technology. And what is happening is that because of the absence of technology, fake receipts, and so many shady deals have been going on and people being harassed. A lot of money that is collected from even the ones that are paying don't go into government coffers. So part of what he wants to do is to ensure the use of technology whereby any kobo paid in regards to tax actually goes to where it's supposed to go. And then proper accountability is being identified and then actually used. So these are one of the major issues that my principal wants to look into. There is a lot of work to be done, and what truth be told, yes, a lot of Nigerians, but he wants to assure Nigerians that, look, if we get this right and we pay these taxes, you are going to see the value of what you are paying. A lot of Nigerians actually feel that, why would I pay when I would not be able to see the dividend of what I'm paying? And that is that, and a lot of working Nigerians are the ones that are actually paying for these taxes, and you find that there is nothing really in terms of what they are benefiting from. You have state taxes, you have federal government, you have local government. They are enormous. And he wants to collaborate these things, reduce these things, and put them into a bucket and see what is that is important. Nigerians should not be cheated. Nigerians should be taxed right, based on what is your income, what are you doing, how much are you earning, will be the determinant, but also using technology to identify that and ensure that these things are done properly. So these are the things that he wants to do.
Time up. Over to the next person from Team Peter Obi. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze. The issue of multiple taxation in Nigeria has been discussed over and over again. It cannot be overemphasized anymore, okay? And you talked about embezzlement of a fund generated from taxation and then tax evasion. You see, in Nigeria, we know that since 1999 to date, we have had it hard, but more importantly and specifically from 2014 to date, taxation. Government keeps complaining that people are evading tax and all that blah, blah, blah. You see, the issue is not that people are evading tax. People don't have trust on government anymore. The government of APC, even the government of PDP, as it were, did not deliver on what they promised the people. So people are not okay paying their taxes the way they should. Yet they still pay as much as is possible. Now, you have, as a business person or even a civil servant, when you pay as you earn, you still pay many other things. Your refuse is not being evacuated by the government, you pay for it yourself. You pay for your power, to the power holding company, and you still buy fuel to generate electricity for yourself because you don't have power supply. All these things are means of making you. Then the value added tax is also there. Meanwhile, is one income source. The question is, what would my principal do? And I'm telling you, P2B has said it, that it doesn't make sense to keep taxing the people when their income is not flowing. They are not making money. The people are poor and you're asking them to pay taxation. That is what APC is doing right now. It's on record that some years back, just a few years back, APC wanted to increase pay as you earn from 5% to 10%. Okay, and that caused serious agitation. The point now is, P2B is saying, let the economy function, build the economy, empower the people, support SME, let these people have something doing. Their income will grow, and then they can comfortably pay the tax. And accountability is also very important. As a prudent man that he is, P2B shows the card as it is. Very transparent person on administration. People will see that what is generated is being put to use to build infrastructure, road, to build rebuild electricity, give good health care, hospitals are empowered, education sector is grown, and all that. They will be encouraged to pay more. You see what you are paying for, and that's what the man is talking about. If we are talking about where there is multiple taxation, we know a state in Nigeria that, is a reference point, and still the generated fund is not seen anywhere. They contracted out this thing, and that is the end of it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And finally, Team Tinubu, multiple taxation, which seems to be the bane of Nigerian businesses and individuals, especially those of us staying in metropolitan areas. What is your take, and how do you think your principal can solve this particular problem?
Okay, thank you, Daddy Phrase. Let's get one thing straight. Nigeria actually has one of the lowest VAT in the world. So that we need to get straight. And just to put this out there, Governor B and Mr. Atiku, they are one of the people that don't pay their taxes. Just that's a fact too. By the way, our former Minister of Finance, Kemi Adeosun, said it to his face and he didn't deny it. I'm talking about Peter Obi. And that's a fact you can verify. It's on YouTube. So I'll skip that. If you're talking about taxation in Nigeria, I think you can go to, if you look at Lagos State, LIRS was started in Lagos. Before FIRS, the FIRS has always existed, but the modernization of it and to make it more efficient was taken from LIRS Lagos. What Tinubu did in Lagos. What did Tinubu do? When he got to his administration in 1999, when he came in, first off, their account was in red. Lagos would have been bankrupt because they were making paltry 600 million. That's what they were generating. That could even barely pay for their personnel. What he did was try to bring in system to plug the holes, get more taxes, have companies pay their taxes, expand the tax bracket to generate the revenue. And that's how he was able to go from 600 million to 5 billion every month, which gave them about 60 billion by the time he was leaving office. So that is something he has done. I don't think I need to even talk too much about it. Now, when you're talking about multiple taxation, anywhere in the world, that's what they're done. That's what is done. I just don't pay for my income tax at work. I pay my social security tax, it's taken from my money. I pay my local government tax here. Anybody that lives in Europe will tell you the same thing. I was just watching the other day, a guy said because he put his trash wrongly, we had to pay 100 euros. He said that. This is how it's done in civilized society. When it comes to tax generation challenges on a national scale in Nigeria, the truth is that we need to find a way to capture our informal sector. Majority of the tax we can generate comes from informal sector because larger percentage of Nigerians are in informal sector. And when I mean informal, formal sectors are the ones working in offices and all of that, doctors and everybody being a banker, working in any kind of formal work. If you're informal sector, there are people like taste buds in now that I can buy my some soup and everything from her, people that sell clothes and all this stuff on the internet or or even our mothers and fathers selling in the market. Those are informal sectors. Nigeria needs to find a way to capture them. And I think we have easy way to do that, which is through the BVN. I think most people in Nigeria now have BVN. There's no reason why we need to find another way to get them captured. They have BVN. The only thing is we need to find a way to encourage them, to educate them on the importance of paying their taxes. And of course, I will go with what Mr. Tochi said, which is accountability on the part of our government. What are you using the money for? Nigerians themselves need to educate themselves on how governance works, how to hold your leaders accountable. The money I pay, I want to see what is being used for. Lagos State, you pay tax. You say you pay tax in Lagos. But I can tell you, people that pay their tax, that pay 10 million for property tax in Lekki or in Ikoyi now, they can see their roads are good. Now, if you are living in Festac and you are only paying tax to FHA, you have to go and ask federal government in Abuja that what are they using the money that you are paying for your FHA that you are paying for them. I grew up in Festac. We have a house in Festac. We pay in tax Festac. So I know that I'm not getting it. And this is something I know because I've had this discussion with one of their former local government chairman, Autolorin, then about it. So somebody is getting that money and keeping it in their own account. So
all right, beautiful said, well said. That question was a random question, and now it is time to go into the back bulls. Quite a few people are buying stars, but nobody is telling who they're buying the stars from. So, leading with 10,000 stars, once again, we have Atiku Abubakar, ably represented by Joseph Nantoma. I say PDP. OB people, so be obedient. Now, I think we don't win another week now. Tinubu, I never buy one single star. As Tinubu, as we don't see, so we don't see the star go. Where are you? We can't stars, so I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget our sponsor today is Lady Nantoma. Big shout out to her. How to Become an Elegant Lady is going down on the 11th of December for only $399. You get the opportunity to be part of this online masterclass. The etiquette of being an elegant woman, how to define your own beauty, how to live beautiful, how to feel beautiful, how to meet affluent people for relationships, business, and romance, how to build a network of high caliber women, and how to know and shop for your body type. Very important conversations. You might need it or you might need them. Make sure you go and get them. Okay, so moving right now to the Bass Boss segment. Guys, are you ready?
Sorry, Daddy, please, can I chip in something?
Yes.
I won't be taking the Bass Boss. My colleague, Peter, will be taking Bass Boss, so you bring him in.
The storyteller. Peter Ebujele tell us one story yesterday. Everybody looks around. All right.
So thank you. You can remove me. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Peter Ebujele, the storyteller.
Okay.
Hey, why can't I add?
Hello, Daddy Freeze.
Yes, sir.
Let me contact Mustafa Al-Faril Al-Mustafa, because he was saying that he also wanted to take the Bass Boss for Team Atiku. But let me confirm, if he's not close by, I'll do it.
Confirm from him while... okay, let me give you 1 minute to start. In that 1 minute, I'm just going to contact him. I give you 1 minute.
Okay.
In that time limit, guys, please, let's go and do Star Wars.
Hello, Peter.
Peter Ebojele, defending Peter Obi.
Great, Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, I get plenty story plenty.
Carry you come again, you buy you.
No, see, Daddy Freeze, I go give you extra mileage for story. As in mean a story.
We don't you.
My story plenty.
I won't come with story. Oh boy, I did tired though. Oh, now laziness with this, not be tiredness. All right, where is now only one person for Team Atiku? Brume. I like Brume. Brume, they debate and they buy star. Brume of team. He they debate and they buy star. He said Peter B and taste buds. Oh, Brume is such a nice guy. Everybody just loves Brume. Odessa Rodaro also bought stars. Ihejrika Christoka. Michael Ayomide for Atiku. Prince Akwachi. He didn't say who he was buying stars from. Joseph Namtoma for Atiku. Dominating the Star Wars. Another week. As a show, go sit down like this, allow them chance on air. Tinubu and Obi people. Is this how you are going to sit down and allow them to chance you? Come on over to Facebook. How do you buy your stars? It is so easy. Let me show you how to buy stars. You see, you go to Facebook, search, you type Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. This picture will show up. You will see it is verified. You can see the verified tick. Scroll under it. You will see this live video. It's right there. This is it. Click on the live video. Okay? You can see right here, send 200 stars to. Once you click on that, you will see how to send stars. Right now on Facebook, it is happening live. Go and make it happen. Okay? So you can see it right there. 530 stars is 4,000 naira. 99 stars is 400 naira. So for 99 stars, there's 310 stars. And some people just come, then add a comment. Remember, when you're buying your stars, add a comment so I can know what team you are supporting. Okay? So right there, it can be done. Just go over to Facebook. Very easy. And then you can buy your stars. All right, brother. Have you been able to go?
I'll go for it. He's not around. I'll go for it.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the time is now. Time for Buzz Bus. Buzz Bus.
All right. Thank you very much. I will go to Team Tinubu on this one. You know, when you were talking about on the education aspect, when you were talking about scholarship and stuff, the military paid bursary then, and I remember it, if I can remember right, it was the Jakande administration in Lagos that started that reform, right? And scholarship in Lagos started way back in 1968. But you were attributing the achievement to Tinubu from 1999, between 1999 and 2007. So I think you need to get those to get those facts right, honestly. And
I'm going to let me quickly respond to you. You don't need to move. You don't wait.
Let me quickly.
Okay, finish.
You understand? You also mentioned that Tinubu made a promise of 25% budgetary allocation to education. I have not seen that in any data anywhere where he actually promised 25%. And please, if you have, I would please really like you to show us so that we actually see that fact. But based on what we have seen, I don't think at any point in time he actually promised 25% budgetary allocation to education. I don't think he has actually really streamlined exactly what he intends to do with education when he comes into power. When we were discussing that particular topic, all you discussed at that particular point in time was what he did or what he did in Lagos. I don't have the data to that, but it's totally different from when he comes into power. If he does come into power, what is he going to do to education? You actually did not really mention exactly what his plans are.
Are you done?
His plans are. It's where his plans are for education. You understand?
Are you done?
Also, to Team Obi, when he mentioned also earlier on that that the Obasanjo Atiku administration, even though he was not in charge of the government, and yes, he was not in charge of the government, he was a vice president, but he was part and parcel of policies of what happened and the successes. He has to be part of whatever success that regime made. What was happening to the educational sector prior to them coming on board between 1999 and 2000, or before 1999? What was the strike level during the administration? You understand? So I just wanted to get right, because what did they meet? They made a comatose educational sector, and they made education during their own time. They made education free in tertiary education. They came about open university. They came about universal basic education, all to ensure that everybody gets to school. So we are using facts here and numbers and data. So
can we talk now?
I would like you to clarify that budgetary allocation of 25%.
Okay, so
and where that source came from.
I specifically said Tinubu has said that they will increase budgetary allocation to 26%. It might not happen immediately. I did include that because you have selective memory when it comes to what I say. Well, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just clarifying it for you. Then, secondly, when it comes to issue of allowance and budgetary, scholarship allocation, even if it was available, who had access to it? Have you met anybody? First, let me tell you what happened. Then it was who you know that gets it. When Asiwaju got there, first off, he took that responsibility away from the office of the government or from Ministry of Education. He created the PMB board that was in charge of each school, any state school. They were the ones. You go to your bursary, you get it. And if I was reading this comment, somebody had already claimed to be a recipient of that scholarship, of that allowance. So don't tell me you don't have this thing. If you need to know information about it, please, you can Google it, or actually Gongoli will help me send you something. Mr. Abubakar, I will send it to your...
No, I
can
need
send
to know where he mentioned that 25%.
I will send it to you. Gongoli will send you. I just told you now. Then another question you asked was about, what was your next question? Because you had so many questions. Okay, so I've answered your question on the budgetary allocation. I've answered your question on the... on the allowances. I just told you about that. Then you asked, what will he do in Lagos? What will he do in Nigeria? If you look at what he did in Lagos, when it comes to reforms and putting money, throughout his term, Tinubu actually already expended over, in that time's money, the money he expended only on LASU by itself is over 1 billion. That is a very verifiable fact. You can go and verify. It's there. And I can, of course, I think Bongoli can even do me a favor and share that here for you. But that was what was done. So when you're talking about Nigeria now, at least one thing that would be easy for you to find is him talking about, even actually to Buhari too, talking about decentralizing our education system, bringing it down to the local level. What makes education successful in other part of the world is the fact that, let me even use US where I am. I'm in Dallas County. My kid's school is under Dallas County School District. Our district runs our school. Parents are involved in it. Amu Wadofin should have local government, that's what I meant. Abu Wadofina, for example, should be able to say, yes, our curriculum is going to meet the state and federal requirement, but we want this extra stuff there. Don't tell me that education was free under Atiku Obasanjo. I went to OAU. I did 2 years there before leaving Nigeria. It was not free. I paid tuition. It might not be a lot. I might not pay 10,000, 20,000, but I paid. It was not free. I paid for everything. So it was not free. I went to OAU. So when it comes to what will Asiwaju do, he will put more money into our education. He will decentralize, especially our tertiary institution, so that way they are self-funded. Government will give them money and grants so they can run the school, but they need to generate their own income. Like I said, going back to what I had said before, if you truly have the interest of Nigeria education system at heart, for us to be competitive in a global world, we need more funding. And if anybody is telling you that they can fund it to be like that, like Oxford, like Harvard, they are lying to you. Any sensible person would tell you that the only reason their schools are competitive is because of the funding they get. It's because of the funding. My department, my department alone, do you know how much funding we get from alumni, from tuition and all that. It's not cheap. So, like I said, Tinubu is going to do reforms, put more money in our education, try to, if we decentralize this whole education thing, the issue of ASO, we will at least have a breather when it comes to ASO, because then schools can hire who they want and they can fire who they want. It is not on government anymore. Government will hands off when it comes to tertiary institution. Now they can regulate it and say, you can't just arbitrarily increase tuition, but at the same time, they won't have to deal with ASO. That will actually save a lot of things. We won't have our kids, our brothers and sisters sitting at home 7 months, 1 year waiting for ASU to call off strike, negotiate with the federal government, which, by the way, federal government of Buhari didn't create this ASU crisis. This is a crisis that was created by Jonathan's administration. In 2009, Jonathan entered into an agreement that he knew he couldn't fulfill with ASU. It is verifiable. I can send it to you, Peter, because I know you're already shaking your head. I'm looking at you with one hand.
I'm shaking my head because
because what? It's not true.
This is a very civilized.
You are skipping. You are skipping. You are skipping. I can't hear you.
I know it's from your end.
I can't hear you.
Very, very civilized basketball. See, nobody is making noise.
So let me continue. Okay, yeah, good. I know. So that's
you want to pass the blame of APC government to the previous government, which Buhari have been doing since. Now you school in the United States where you know that the government gives grants to people. So the school fees you are paying.
Which grants? Let me tell you, because you are going to. Okay, finish. Actually, finish before I talk, sir.
You think I don't know what I'm saying?
Finish now.
You have told a lot of lies, a lot of clear lies, and now passing blame like your people, APC, have been doing since. And it's very appalling. Now, when we talk about, you are saying, first of all, you lies that Tinubu was the first person to start bursary, and that's a very big lie. Very big lie. You told another lie that before Tinubu came to Lagos, before he became governor, people were carrying heads from their houses to school. That's another big lie. You see, sometimes in trying to defend Tinubu, you find yourself being unreasonable. You see, there are a lot of things they say. Tinubu said that tape, it's not hearsay. He had a microphone in 2014 and 2015 when they're campaigning that once APC comes in, 4 years will be 4 years. Where is 4 years today? ASU is on strike and they are still blaming past administration when ASU gave them an idea which they are stealing the money. ASU told them, if you don't have money to fund this thing that is signed, let everybody who pay money to accounts, their bank accounts, let there be charges for stamp duty. Till today, I'm in Nigeria, so I'm telling you what I know. You are not here.
Okay, so Mr. Peter, what would Obi do? I want to hear that. Talk about what Obi wants to have in stock for us. Let us know. Maybe you want to know. Mr. Abubakar asked me about Peter Obi. You, Mr. Peter, I'm asking you, what would Peter Obi do? Okay, you've pointed out that it's all the education system since we got into 1999, it's APC that did it. Okay, fine. What would Peter Obi do? What does he have in stock for us?
8 months now, and APC have done nothing but looking for trouble. Even now we hear that APC is even looking for how they can create an association to destabilize ASU. For the first time in the history of Nigeria,
Peter, you are not answering the question. Please. Peter, answer the question. The same question you asked me, I'm throwing it back at you. What would Peter Gregory Obi do for Nigeria? Oh Jesus! This is your memo anyway. It's okay, Peter. It's okay. I know you have nothing to say. Peter Gregory Obi doesn't have anything to offer, so that's okay. That is understandable. Make a move myself.
A lot of things. Listen, there is nothing will come and talk about education now that will not be a rhetoric. Una whole office, you people are messing up the system and you are making promises. How can APC deliver us from APC? Is Bola Tinubu not the head of APC? Is he not the leader of APC today? These people are just destroying the system. ASU ASU is on strike. You are blaming Jonathan, who left office in 2015. ASU is on strike today. ASU gave an...
about Peter. Peter, stop it. You are wasting everyone's time. You are not doing anybody watching this a favor by not telling us what your candidate has in stock to offer. What does your candidate have to offer? Peter, can you talk about what your candidate... You've heard Mr. Abubakar talk. You've heard me talk. Can you tell us what Peter has to offer?
Let me quickly tell you something. Peter Obi is a proven person who loves education. He invested so much in education. He was governor of Anambra State. You think it's 5,000 pieces, purchase of laptops to share for secondary school in Anambra State. How many computers did buy? The great Tinubu who repaired the... You see, Peter Obi has everything it takes. Treated it in Anambra State. Even go with first class, no matter the state you come from, in Anambra State, and you...
Guys, we're having a network hitch. Peter Ebojele is breaking. I'm going to ask him to reset his network, and I'll add him right back.
And I think Abubakar too. Abubakar too is breaking too.
Can you hear me?
Are you okay? Abubakar too needs to be added back. His
network is breaking too.
Network is breaking. Let me add you back. In the meantime, while we wait to add them back, while they reset their what is it called? Networks. Oh my goodness. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Yusuf Oladimeji just jumped into the arena, Star Wars, with 6,000 stars. So obedience have also done quite well. Bola Tinubu looks like he's leading obedience today. It's Atiku, Tinubu, obedience. But let me count. My darling sister Ima Okele, how are you doing? Salute to you, 2,500 stars. Prince Akwachi for obedience, 1,500 stars. That makes a total of 4,000 stars. And there's also Brume, 500 stars. And okay, so we've got 4,500 stars. Wow. Team Peter Obi, you can do better. You're third. Yusuf Oladimeji, out of nowhere, single-handedly took Team BAT, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to number 2 with 6,000 stars. While today's show is dominated, today's Star Wars, let me be clear, is dominated once again by Joseph Nantoma, aka the Black Mentor, the Black Tormentor, tormenting us regularly. And that is for Team Atiku. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody seems to be asking, Daddy Freeze, how do I get stars? It is so easy. Just go to my verified Facebook page. Go to your Facebook account and search. You can see the search bar and type Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE with a blue tick. That's the page, Daddy Freeze with a blue tick. You'll see me live there. You click on the live video. When you click on the live video, you will see the comments. You can see the comments are running right now. Somewhere down below, you would see send stars. Then you'll pop up all the options of the stars and you can send your stars. Okay? Remember to add a comment before you send your stars so we know who the stars belong to. Okay? So big shout out to all the teams. I love you guys. I love you loads. And I'm indeed having fun. So I'm inviting them back again. This time, hopefully, their network will not break as we have a final 5 minutes today. All right, Peter Ebojele is back with us. Big shout out. And of course, Abubakar. So,
thank you.
5 more minutes of Bass Bos over to you.
All right, thank you very much. Let me quickly go to...
Yeah, Peter was saying something before.
I was saying something. I said that whatever Tinubu is promising us on education, we should know it is a lie. Their government is in place. They are blaming the ancestors. They are blaming past administration. There is nobody APC will not blame. Tinubu is saying that, okay, according to you, Tinubu said he is going to give 26% to education when APC is giving 5.4% as we speak. Where is Tinubu? His boys are in the government. If you want to say, oh, I'm not there, he's the leader of APC. His boys are there. You told a lie before that Obi does not pay tax. I just don't want to answer that one because the Kemi Adeosun who said it does not even have integrity. That one that forged the NYSC certificate is coming to lie to us that Obi have not paid tax when the tax, the returns are there. Glaring is there. Somebody can just come and lie because you have a candidate who doesn't have pedigree, so you want to stain other people. You see, I don't want to talk too much about Atiku Abubakar because he dismissed himself recently when he was happy that Northerners are not online. That's to say that he is happy that they are not educated. so Peter, what is Atiku going to tell us about education when he's saying that 90% of their people are not online? So such a person, I don't think he has anything he's really going to do to make it good. He also said his own solution to ASU problem.
You are very funny. You are very funny. You always make Peter, wait. You are very funny. You are very funny. Wait now, Peter, wait.
All the promises are failed.
Okay, Peter, we don't hear. Atiku has failed. Tinubu has failed. We don't hear. You are very funny. That's good. Okay, now we have heard that. What would Peter Gregory Obi do for us in Nigeria in education? I have a daughter in Nigeria, so I want to know. Tell me, I didn't hear you.
Now listen, see what he's going to do. Peter Obi is going to put square pegs in square hole. He is going to eliminate all those bottlenecks where people steal money from. He did that in Anambra State. He demonstrated it. Where people steal money, oh, they put this board here, they put the other board, you pass through this contractor, pass through another. All of those bottlenecks, Obi is going to remove it. Obi said that he's going to negotiate with ASU. He will negotiate with ASU, get to know what the issues are, and fix them. And Obi also said that when he deals with the excesses of government, where government wastes money, spend money anyhow, he is going to be able to save money to be able to put them into the sectors where they are supposed to go. I tell you, Obi has a lot of plan for education. He has done it before in Anambra State. He's a man we can trust because he has these plans. Listen. Okay.
Mr. Abubakar, he has told us his plan. I beg, get me answer.
I think you've thrown enough blows, right? But you are actually not mentioning plans. You understand?
Shake hands.
No. I just gave you plan now.
You are a clown.
To improve education is to negotiate with us. That is his plan.
No, you see, listen. We have 5 minutes. No. Listen. We have 5 minutes.
My brother, God will bless you.
I've told you that.
God will bless you. How is that going to solve it?
He said he would negotiate with them.
So ASU is the only education problem we have in Nigeria. Primary school is there, secondary school is there, education is there. You're looking at ASU is the only problem. Peter.
I told you that. He has demonstrated it before.
Hold on. We allowed you speak.
Now,
you understand? I don't know whether you were.
Let it not be like he teamed up against Peter.
No. I'm coming back to Asiwaju. He threw a punch at me and I'm throwing back. You understand? I don't know whether you were at the beginning of this debate. When we are discussing, when you are saying that probably how can an Atiku improve education, I told you clearly in the debate that he has a 5-point agenda and clearly education was part of it. And I gave you figures and statistics for each level of education, what he wants to do and what he wants to grow it to with time bound, not just Not just saying, I want to do this or I have done that. Plan. Come 20.
Did Atiku write it, or he paid somebody to help him write
this
it?
Is what you want to know. No, but
He
you
paid somebody to help him write it now. Anybody can write anything on paper and put it on paper, like they promised, like Tinubu is doing. Tinubu will go and rent a professor to write his own.
Mr. Abubakar, Mr. Abubakar, let me even ask him this. Let me ask him this.
Let me get back to you because you said something about that free education. I'm also
okay.
Back to you.
Yeah. You let me quickly say something to Peter. Then you can come back.
You are aware of universal basic education?
Yes, of course. I didn't say your administration. No, wait.
Saying, and even then, in the university that you were talking about, right? How much did you pay?
Wait, Mr. Baker, wait. I've told you before. Wait, I've said it. Wait, Oga, wait. I told you you have selective amnesia when it comes to what I say or what I did not say. I did. Wait, everybody listening did say that. Wait now, Mr. Baker, let me say something. I told you, I gave you guys credit. Did I not? I said, while your administration did achieve something in education, but you guys reduced the money allocated to education from 11% to 1.7% of our budget. I said that, and I phone it, and it's true. I did say that. So don't say I didn't say it. I said it.
I'm glad that you acknowledged there was an achievement.
Okay, I give credit to your administration. I mean, see, let me tell you something. Even Mr. Obi, I give credit to him. He put money in mission schools that he gave back to mission. My issue with that is, while you were putting money in mission school, at the expense, Peter, let me finish. Peter, please let me talk. You did it. At the expense of public. Peter,
no. That's not true. That's not true. That is not true.
When you were talking, everyone in the comments was saying, Madam, let him talk now. Let him talk now. Okay, Oga Peter, please let me talk. Let me talk.
What you are saying is not correct. How will you say put money to mission?
When you were lying, and let me say lying. When you were giving misinformation, and everyone was telling me to be quiet and just let the guy talk. But no, so when everyone is talking now, and the man is just listening, they are like, oh, all the misogynic thing that is going on in the comment is okay. So now me, I can't talk. See, let me tell you, the issue I have with him when it comes to education was the fact that he put more money in mission schools and private schools that people have to pay to get into at the expense of public institutions. That was my problem.
I don't think we're being fair to Peter. His network is very bad. I think we get another representative from Obi's camp, at least for tonight. So it don't look like everybody is focusing on Peter and he can't respond. Priye, would you like somebody else to...
Tutu can come back.
Peter,
I have a better...
Peter, your network is extremely bad. I've removed him so he can work on his network and I'll bring him back. Okay, is there anyone? While we're waiting for this, this is what Star Wars looks like right now. Obedience just got 1,000 stars. Big shout out to Obedience. So let me count what the stars are like right now. So Ima Okele for Obedience, 5,000 stars. Prince Aquari for Obedience and Yusufus, 3,000 stars. That's a total of 8,000 stars. So Obedience automatically have gone to number 2 because BAT, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has only 6,000 stars. So Obedience are number 2. Right now, still holding the number 1 spot is Team Atiku Abubakar, supported ably by Joseph Nantoma, aka the Black Tormentor. We call him the Black Mentor, but he actually is a tormentor. We also have quite a few people. Kingsley Nwagu, 530 stars. Didn't mention who he's from. Brume, 500 stars. So Peter B is an able second, almost catching up with the Black Mentor because they have 8,500 stars. Wow, we need to count that. Odera Daro, thank you so much. Momo Yakubu, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. BAT is now #1. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking over even from the black mentor. This has not happened in quite a while. And this is a strong man here, Yusuf Oladimeji. Yusuf Oladimeji. Peter Obi, you guys have done so well, 8,500 stars, but from nowhere, Yusuf Oladimeji is on 12,800 stars. How do you buy stars? Very, very simple, guys. Let me show you how it is done. Just go to your Facebook page. Up here, you see the magnifying glass, the little search icon. Search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. My account will pop up. You'll see me in this fine picture that they made me up looking very fresh with a yellow background, and I'm wearing a suit. I have about 724,000 followers, so you know that is my page, and it is verified, blue tick. Scroll down to today's video that is ongoing. You can see me there waving hand like somebody that is possessed by Bola Tinubu, Peter Obi, and Atiku Abubakar. Right there in the video, just scroll down and you will see how to send stars. Right there on the video, just scroll down. You will see it. You will not be able to miss it. How to send stars. You can send stars. Okay? So it will pop up the option for you. Join in the fun. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is leading today out of nowhere. Yusuf just made this happen. Yusuf has made it all go crazy with, looks like somebody else has done something. Yeah, but Yusuf is still leading. Yusuf has taken over from the black mentor. All right, big shout out to everybody else. We're having so much fun. I'm glad that it's not Atiku, because if Atiku won last week, Atiku win this. We can't be like, say that the freeze they do pasha to Atiku. So thank you, Team Tinubu and Team Obi, for making sure that you are fighting the black mentor. Can somebody tag him here? Okay, guys, so who represents Team Peter Obi? Do I bring Peter back? Is his network going to be okay? Because it seems like he's not answering people well. So, Diary of a Canadian Mom, aka Priye, what are your suggestions? While we're waiting for them.
Mr. Abubakar. Here.
Guys,
What?
do not insult the lady. Do not.
So I just wanted to show you, since you asked me, and it's Vanguard of June 9, 2022. You said, when did he say it? And I'm just showing you. So just to see, ASU strike. Bola Tinubu promises 25% budgetary allocation to education. So it's there. People that want to learn something will go look for it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, bring Brume up now. Brume, please send me Brume's handle. Peter, yes, you are here, but your network is not good. I don't want them to win you because they talk, you know, they feel talk back. Messi and Toma don't join this war. Hey. So now Atiku is back in the lead with 15,000 stars. Atiku is back in the lead. Obi is at 10,500 stars, 11,000 stars, almost catching up with Tinubu, but Atiku is back in the lead. This looks like it's going to be tough. So I'll add Brume. Brume, please, what is Brume's handle? Brume, please send me a request, or can somebody send me Brume's handle? Big shout out to Team Atiku Abubakar. They're leading, but somebody just did something major now. Ima Okele. Wow. 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 Sorry. Let me count this. Guys, don't be angry. I have to count this for Team Obi. 75 plus 55. That's 13. Plus 500, 13.5. Team Obi has overtaken Team Tinubu. And they are catching up with the 15K of Team Atiku. So Obi has caught up. Obi has caught up now. Obi has actually caught up. Samuel Academy, 1,000 stars for Obi, plus Imaokele, 10,000 stars. This is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. How would you push the black mentor down so low? Imaokele, 10,000 plus Prince 6.5, that's 16.5 plus 1,000, that's 17.5 plus 500, that's 18.5. So Team Obi is leading officially. Team Tinubu is third with 12,800, and Team Atiku is second with 15,000. So big shout out to Team Obi. Team Obi no con dey the debate now. They con dey win Star Wars. Which kind of nonsense be this? Anybody will know they the debate now, then they win Star Wars. All right, Peter Obijele, is your network okay? By the way, congratulations, Peter Obijele. You guys are dominating Star Wars. Peter Obi, I'm so happy. It's been a while since you guys won. You guys have done so well. The only thing is that these other people don't go. Yusuf go vex now. Go just buy all the stars now. And Nantoma today there ready. So before we go, don't forget how to be an elegant lady masterclass with Lady Nantoma. You learn the etiquettes of being an elegant woman, how to define your own beauty, live and feel beautiful, how to meet the affluent for business, relationships, or romance, how to build a network of high caliber women, and how to know and shop for your body type. These are the things you're going to learn in Lady Nantoma's masterclass on the 11th. Save the date, 11 December, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. for only $399 US. So, Peter Obijele, I'm going to give you 2 minutes because they've been talking. I need you to respond to them. Feel free to tell them anything that is on your mind. Over to you.
All right, let me quickly say, I want to quickly say that I said a couple of things about, they asked me what Peter Obi is going to do on education. I said the time is very short, but Peter Obi is somebody that have done it before in Anambra State. But, you know, investing in education and making sure that all the toll gates are removed from the way of funding in terms of bringing down their money to nothing and, you know, having the wrong people in places. Obi was able to take care of it. He put square peg in square hole. He made sure that every kobo that was released to fund education was used properly. He did that by bringing Anambra from number 26 in WAEC to number 1. You see, doing such a thing, that's a big feat that he pulled. He has shown with the little that he was given to run that he can run the bigger picture when it comes to presidency. Obi is a man who doesn't make empty promises like Bola Tinubu, who is making promise of giving out ASU 26% when their government is misbehaving, their government is crashing everything, and he is in the government, he's making promises like they made before in 2014 when he said that there won't be strike in 2014. But now the series of strikes that have come under APC is so bad. Obi is going to take care of all of these things. He puts money in the right places, okay? He is going to encourage, discourage corruption and encourage prudence in education. Then when it comes to higher education, he has said it before. I'm not the one saying it. He has said that ASU, he is going to negotiate with them on how they can solve the problem. Obi is known to be a man who invests in education highly. He invests in education, and he's going to invest in education in Nigeria. It is very, very clear. Then I said that Atiku Abubakar was even boasting that many people in the north are not educated. So why are we going to trust such a person that he will invest? It's still a rhetoric. He just give a professor something to help him write a plan that he knows he cannot fulfill, because even the plans he is giving now in their previous government, how did they fulfill that plan? Bola Tinubu is worse. He's just giving the plan inside problem. They are in problem and he's making promises like APC. APC is all promises cancelled. They know how to promise. They don't know how to deliver. They said they will restructure Nigeria. When we got there, they said restructuring, they don't understand what it means. Tinubu said he's going to restructure. His vice presidential candidate said restructure my foot. So you see, these are people who are clearly known as liars. They just come to say what people want to hear, and then they say it. When they get there, they won't do anything. How did I know? They are not doing anything now. They are not.
Said aptly. Now, time for them to answer you back. And we have 5 more minutes on this basketball session. Before I end this, big shout out to all the star buyers. Right now, Nantoma, Joseph Nantoma, 16,500 stars. Ima Okele for Peter Obi, 18,000 stars. And Tinubu third with 12,800 stars. Big shout out to Team Peter Obi doing so well. Team Atiku is second. Team Tinubu is third. But I know I'm giving you guys 5 more minutes, exactly 5 more minutes. Team Obi, Team Atiku, who's going to win? 5 more minutes of basketballs, and this time I am timing. Who is our winner going to be? Well, that's one part of the game. The second part of the game is equally important. The debate, or should I say even more important. 5-minute time limit. Let's go into Basketballs Pro Max.
Let me quickly. Okay, go on, Mr. Abubakar. That's fine. Go on.
I want to go on to Peter. And what you said about Atiku saying that the North are not going to school, was that what you said?
Yeah, Atiku said that campaign of Obi is majorly on social media, and 90% of Northerners are not on social media. You see, for you not to be on social media, what does that mean? You are not educated enough.
No. I think
you are not educated enough to be there.
Now you're changing your statement. Now.
Okay, what is the meaning? No, I'm coming. 90% are not on social media. What does it mean? Does it mean they don't have money or they don't have education?
At this day and age, there is no way 90% of Northerners will not be on social media.
Atiku said it on Arise.
What I'm trying to also tell you is that social media is not education.
No, if you are not educated, you won't even have
Mr. Abubakar, let me even school him. Mr. Abubakar, let me even tell him. Let's even tell him this. Scarlett Johansson, she's not on social media. Daniel Craig, is not on social media. Kate Moss is not on social media. George Clooney is not on social media. Are they uneducated too? Are they uneducated too? That is by the way. I don't even have time for that. No, that is by the way. Listen. Peter, no. That is an insult. You took it as much as I don't care about Mr. Atiku. You took everything out of context. No, I'm sleeping. You thought that it is our turn to talk. You need to listen. In 2014, first off, you said something about you said something about 2014 that they strike in 2014. 2014, Jonathan, if you will not let me talk, I will not let you talk. You can't talk over me. You can't mansplain things to me. You cannot mansplain. So listen, Peter.
You can't twist what I said.
Okay, I don't hear you. I'm not.
Peter, wait 1 minute. The lady for
let me talk, please. You said in 2014, ASU was on strike. First off, Jonathan was the one in power, not APC. That was Jonathan. Even in Obasanjo's time, ASU was on strike. ASU has always been on strike. And if we don't fix it, if we don't remove the old government being the one in charge and give this school autonomy that they deserve, we will be having this problem. We'll come back again. In every year, we'll be having this. Secondly, ASU was on strike during Peter Obi's tenure. ASU was on strike because they said, wait, let me finish. Anambra and Ebonyi, Akwa Ibom. It's actually all the 5 states in Southeast. They said they couldn't pay the minimum, which was 450,000 that they are paying now for professors, that they couldn't afford it. And they were trying to negotiate, but they were on strike for 7 months. While Obi said he was saving money. Don't lie. You want me to show another one? Because I get an here. Here, I can show it again. Mr. Abubakar, I will show you that one again because it's true. So me, you know me, I can't talk. I'm not talking just making it up like Peter is doing. Peter, everything you said is empty.
I like arguments with data. Show us.
It's fact-based. These
You
are
have not
factual.
come to
These
run
are
against
factual
Obi and
arguments. These
said
are
5
factual
states
arguments.
and Obi
Peter,
governed only
everything you have
Anambra.
said, I am not saying that is the fault of PDP, or is the fault of Jonathan that ASU has been. Like I said, if we don't fix the problem, no matter who is in charge, if we don't fix it, maybe go with what Mr. Bubaka said, or I'm sure Mr. Peter Obi has some brilliant ideas. If we don't do something brilliant about this, then something innovative, and take our university system away from the way it is currently being run, we are going to have a major problem. We will continue to have the crisis we are having. That is what I'm saying. We need our schools to have autonomy. And by the way, the major thing that is keeping our students at home, if you are listening and you're a university student, ask your lecturers to go back to class, is UTAS. I have never heard in the world that me as an employee will tell my employer, by the way, I work for government. I work for Dallas County, which is like Dallas local government. I don't tell them which platform they should use to pay my payroll. As far as my money is complete and my benefit is complete. Ibi Sovun she's on here now. She's in America. Diary of the Canadian mom. She lives in Canada. If she's working for government, she will not be the one to tell her employer which system they should use to pay her. It's the employer that will as far as our money gets in our account. That is how it works. ASU is asking for UTAS. They don't have to use UTAS. They can use EPs as far as their salaries and their benefits are being paid. That's what we're talking about. So, Peter, while I acknowledge that we have issues and we can't keep blaming previous administrations for all the problems, we also have to give them whatever they, if whether good or bad, we have to allocate that. You cannot be saying we can't take both, we can't take good and not take bad. That's what I'm saying. Thank you very much,
Let
sir.
me quickly correct something. No, Daddy, let me just quickly correct this. She just lied against me to my face that I said ASU was on strike in 2014.
You said it.
No, I said Tinubu told us in 2014 that ASU will never go on strike once APC enters.
Okay, I didn't hear you well then.
You didn't hear.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. If that's what you are claiming now, if you have what you are claiming now, I agree with you. If you have what you are claiming, it's okay. Mr. Abubakar, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
That was what Peter said. That was what Peter said.
Sorry, I have kids to take care of.
All right, real quick before the final.
You're welcome.
Big shout out to the team. The Nantomas have taken over back. Right now, Mercy Nantoma, 10,000 stars. Sorry, 12,500 stars. Joseph Nantoma, 10,000 stars. So Atiku team has 22,500 stars. Followed closely by Team Team Ashiwaju, 19,600. Yusuf Oladime. Looks like Bola Tinubu in this. Bola Tinubu
bring it
because he's so close to the Nantomas. Peter Obi is also doing well. Ima Okele 10,000 plus Prince Awechi 8,000. Oh, Articulated has another 1,600. Hey, they are leading very far. So Obi has 1, 2. Obi has about 800, 10,000, 18,000. About 20. Obi is second, though. Obi is second, though. Obi that I thought was number 3 is actually number 2. Obi is number 2. Hey. The matter is too close. I give you guys exactly 3 minutes. I'm closing Star Wars in 3 minutes, and I am timing. So whoever has it in 3 minutes gets lead. We're running out of time. So officially over to you guys. 3 minutes of bass bulls. Clear yourselves. Once I raise my hand, you end. You guys talk. Obi versus Tinubu. I'm bringing Atiku back in a minute. Over to you guys. Oh yeah, you dey waste the time. 3 minutes. You don't lose 20 seconds. I'm resetting it for you. Start now. Peter and the lady. Start now.
Now, see, if you check, a lot of things have been said. You see, my stand remains that when you want to know how correct somebody is and how truthful somebody is, you look at the person's antecedents. You see, a lot of things that APC people have said that they will do, they are the same things they are not doing. So the problem Nigeria has with trusting these people is that we are just looking at liars. They are lying to us. They are not performing, and they are telling us new lies. How can APC deliver us from the hands of APC? Now they have said that ASU is the problem. Federal government is no more the problem. After they have blamed Jonathan for signing in 2009, now they are blaming ASU. The same ASU who suggested to them how to raise the money to pay them. The government is raising the money now. The money, they don't know where it is. There's no accountability in APC government. There is no truth in APC government. In every sector, tell me the sector that APC government is even doing well now. No sector. No sector. So if they are coming to tell us, oh, we will do this for us, do it now. We don't need to wait for Tinubu to come and deceive us again. He deceived us before 2014, 2015 campaign. I have the video. 4 years will be 4 years. There will not be strike. Where are we? That's where we are. Now where we dey? So this is somebody lying to us. Even now, you can even see lie to us that is around. Picture president. Yeah, we're not going to stay and have a picture president again. That's why they were snapping picture there. Oh, this man is there. They are not running the country good. They don't have any idea. They can pay any professor to go and write plans for them. They'll come and read the plan. Nothing. There is nothing that's going to come out. All empty promises. Empty promises and lies.
Mr. Peter, sir, can I talk now? Before your army in the comment to be saying, Madam, you are a woman, no, calm down. Because I'm a woman, I no get brain. Anyway, nonsense talk. When it comes to, it's funny that you say that APC promised this, and Tinubu is part of APC government, and he didn't do anything. First off, you guys are so, I don't understand how you talk from both sides of the mouth. You are the same people complaining that, oh, Tinubu is the one dictating for them what to do in Lagos. And now you say he's not dictating to Buhari. You were the same people also saying, well, Peter, when you were talking, I was just smiling and nodding my head. You were the same people saying, Tinubu, Buhari has pushed him aside. He's irrelevant. And now you are coming back again. Oh, he did not. I'm not saying you, Peter. I'm saying the supporters of Obi. So now, what exactly do you guys want from Tinubu? He's living rent-free in a lot of people's head. Walai. One thing is when it comes to ASU, Yoruba people will say, which means no matter how tall my laborer is, me that I'm the employer, me that I tell him to do something, I'm the employer and I'm the boss. You cannot tell a government is an employer of labor. University lecturers, ASU, cannot tell government, their employer, how to pay them. What they can do is negotiate their income. They did that. They don't have issues with that. As a matter of fact, ASU will not tell you that Buhari administration is owing them. The only money they are owing them is this 6 months that they've been home, which is the no work, no pay, which is a legal document that they themselves signed. Ask them, they sign them. Personally, I believe that government should still pay them because it's not like government has met all the requirements, all the things they both negotiated for. The issue with ASU and the government is the fact is that for me, I think when they want to have any kind of negotiation, they need to have arbitrators there to do it. So they are not talking past themselves, because we see that actually on display with Ngige and the president of ASU going back and forth and about wanted to throw punches. So what I'm saying is, don't tell me that the issue of Nigeria, you want to now blame Tinubu for your education. That's been happening since this man left office in 2006. You want to say that Tinubu caused him. It's Tinubu that is not telling Jonathan what to do. It's Tinubu that is not telling Buhari what to do. That is even by the way. Obi Since you are saying that everything that APC did and this, show me the landmarks when it comes to infrastructural development that PDP government, that your principal was part of until recently when he knew he would not. Peter, let me finish. You will have your chance to respond. You will get the chance to respond. Okay, Gade, please. Thank you, sir.
Time up, guys. Time up. Sadly, even though I was enjoying this basketball session, it can't go on forever. So, do you want us to discuss education next week? It's all up to you. It's all up to the team leaders. You guys decide.
Yeah, I can't say the team leaders will decide on that.
Does all decide. Now, it's time to start counting the votes.
Yes, we got Mr. It's not fair to Mr. Atiku, though. I mean, Mr. Abubakar, he didn't get a chance.
While, okay, I finally added him now. I've been trying to add him all the while. Now, here is what Star Wars looks like. So I'm going to start first by counting Obi. Brumers, 500 stars. Samuel, 1,200 stars. Prince Awechi's 9,000 stars. Imaukile's 12,000 stars. A total of 22,700 stars. 22,700 stars for Team Obi. A round of applause. Team Atiku, Mercy, and Joseph Nantoma. 13,150 stars for Mercy and 10,000 stars for Joseph. 23,000 stars. How much was Peter Obi's own that I just said now? My brain don't retire.
22,000 plus.
Okay, 22,000 plus. So Team Peter Obi is second to Team Atiku. And right now, unless somebody does some magic, Yusuf Oladimeji is leading with 28,000 stars for Team Tinubu. 28,600. Sorry, I did not add the 600. 600 stars for Team Tinubu. You are out, so I'm going to give you exactly 60 seconds to say your parting notes. Starting with you. We don't have much time. My battery is about to die, so we all have literally 60 seconds. So let's take our time, and then let me announce the winner of Star Wars. So over to you, starting with Team Abubakar. 60 seconds each so I can announce, and then we end the show. I had fun. I loved it. You guys were up to each other's. You were up to the task. Take care, and God bless. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
60 seconds.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And on a quick note, what my candidate wants to do when it comes to education is to ensure that Nigerians get quality education. He wants to concentrate on science and technology to get us our population skilled, working and producing. He's intending to put in a lot of funds into education, and most especially also looking at the girl initiative in terms of education to ensure that also our women are well educated. That is part of what he wants to do. He has an amazing plan for our educational sector. He wants to get every party involved, federal, state, local, and private sector involved to ensure that our educational system gets the right funding and gets the right attention, to ensure that we get it right this time around. He wants to ensure that our universities stay closed. He wants to get in each geographical zone, what do you call it? Sorry about that. I'm getting too hyped up. I can see that he's showing me his time. So let me just quickly say he has a plan. He has an agenda. Education is priority to him, and he wants to do just that for Nigerians. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Fellow Nigerians.
Yes.
I really have 1 minute to make this point. You see, let's not make the mistake of voting in people who are just there to talk, all talk and no work. Let's not vote for people we know are lying to us in our face and convincing us that the lie is truth. The person that has the integrity, the person that has the moral standing, the person that has the experience, the person that have done it before and is ready to do it again, the person who is passionate for Nigeria, to turn Nigeria into a country that we will all like to live in. I live in Nigeria, and that's why I'm very passionate to make the country a better place. That person is Peter Obi. The logo for Labour Party is Mama, Papa, Pikin. Ensure you collect your voters card, because it is your power to vote out the APC from this country. They have really taken us aback, and I tell you, if you make the mistake of voting in these liars again, last, everybody go chop breakfast.